we're going to talk about our top 10 gym pet peeves, the things that other people do, and maybe we do too.
Guilty.
That get on our nerves, and that you should avoid doing.
Yeah, so we picked 10, and we're going to go through each one of them and just talk about why they're on our top 10, and maybe discuss why we do some of them ourselves. So
there you go. So we're going to start with number 10.
Yes.
Which is?
The men. Hoarders and stalkers. Now, hoarders. Okay. So this is my issue with people sometimes. And I've done this, but I actually started doing this recently, not as bad. But it's when you're at, let's say, a bench, and you want to do chest press with a shoulder press, and you want to do delt raises. And so you have like 3 different sets of weights, or like at a minimum 3 sets of weights, and they're just hurdled or hoarded. They are held captive at your bench. And it's just like, when, especially if you're at a gym that has limited quantities, which some of them do, if you need a 10 pound for whatever, and this person has 10 and 12, and it's just annoying. I think people just need to be aware of, hey, I know I've got to get my thing in, but there might be other people here that might need the same level of weights that I do, so just, share. Right.
Okay, and stalkers. So stalkers, and I might be a little bit guilty of this, are the people who you're on the machine and they're walking around. Clearly they need to use the machine you're on, and they're just hovering. And they're trying to look like they're not hovering, but they're hovering. And they'll walk kind of a little bit away, and then they'll come back to see if you're still on it. And they might sigh.
How many more sets do you have?
How many more sets do you have? Or they might sigh really loudly, or they might tap their foot. I'm kind of the sigher. I'll walk up and be like,
really? See, I get annoyed when they're like, sir, and I'm like, I have my earbud on, like I don't want to talk to
okay, but so proper gym etiquette is that you would ask if you can work in with them, right? Which I hate to. It's like, no, I want to do my own workout. But, if somebody walks up and says, hey, can I work in with you? How many sets do you have left? You sort of have to say yes.
Sometimes I lie though. And I'll say I have 3 just so they can leave me alone. I know it's so bad.
It's bad.
But I like to get in, get out. I go before work. So I gotta hustle.
So the bottom line is, don't stalk somebody on a machine. Wait your turn, and unless they're taking like an hour or something, that seems a little extreme.
Those are chatty Cathy's, but we'll
get to that later. Okay, next up, number 9.
Nueve. This is like Dora the Explorer
It
here.
is.
People who don't put their toys away. Talk about it.
This is one that bugs you.
It does.
It bugs me too.
It does, because I feel bad. Because I like to spend a lot of time in the squat rack, and so my logic of thinking is that if I'm doing heavy weight on the squat rack and then I just leave without taking the plates off, I mean, what if a innocent old woman needs to do some squats too, and she can't take off the 45s off the
Why didn't you just look at me when you said innocent old woman? Wow.
Oh, MG. That's another video.
Right.
But no, I just think of that person, and like if they can't take the weight off, like what are they supposed to do?
They're stuck.
Yeah. So just be, I think, courteous and just think of other people. I mean, it's going back to also the hoarding thing too. Just be courteous.
Well, and don't leave stuff laying around on the floor. Like if you are using your weights and you leave them there on the floor, somebody might trip over them and not see them, or it's dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next up, number 8.
Ocho.
The sweat hog. Okay, so this one is a huge pet peeve of mine. So we love to sweat, and we sweat pretty hard, but we don't want to lay in your sweat. So what are you doing?
I'll see what number it was. Oh, sorry, sweat hog. I zoned out for a second. Sorry.
So wipe down your machines. There's nothing grosser than going up to lay on a bench and you see the outline of somebody's sweat. It is gross. It's disgusting, and there's nothing worse than walking into your cycle class and seeing sweat on the seat. I just can't even with that.
It might be leftover residue from the wipes.
I would like to think so. That's what I'll tell myself. But wipe it down, people. It's not hard. It takes 5 minutes.
Yeah, the reality is we all sweat. I'm like a waterfall. I know. So just be aware of that and be courteous.
Courteous is a big thing. It's your word of the day.
So just be courteous and wipe it down. There's usually wipes everywhere.
There should be. Or use your towel.
Use your towel.
Yeah. So, or you could put your towel down and lay on your towel. Therefore, no sweat is coming in contact with it.
I do that with my head because.
Is your head sweat?
Yes. Hello. Hello.
All right. Next up, number 7.
7. Chatty Cathy. There's a lot of these.
There's a lot of these.
Most recently in my gym, there's probably 7 or 8 spot racks, which is a lot. But homegirls will gather together and just like chat. And I'm like people got things to do. Luckily, I got my spots. I'm cool. But it's just people who just these gaggle of people that just get together and just chat, and it's just like this is not really a place to go. They have a cafe. Go to the cafe. I mean, it's cool for a quick hello, but. Moving on.
Well, and also I think falls into that is your phone. So don't stand in the middle of the gym floor and take a phone call. I mean, I love hearing people conducting business, and it's like, okay, we get how important you are. Maybe you should actually be back at the office doing this. And don't sit in class, in a group class, and talk on your phone. I actually had a woman sit through my cycle class in the back row texting the whole time. It's very distracting. It's very distracting to people around you and to the instructor. It's a little unnerving.
Yeah, give yourself a challenge to unplug for 30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
I started leaving my phone in my locker and just carry my iPad with me for my music source.
Your big phone.
I know I do. Like, hi. No, but I really do carry my iPad with me just for that reason. Like, I want to just not, especially when I'm working out 5:30 or 5:30 in the morning. I don't
talk to anybody.
Right. I mean, some people text that early though, and so I just.
Just probably me.
So I leave it in my locker, and then I just use my iPad.
So there's that.
Yep.
Keep talking to a minimum in person and on the phone. Okay, number 6. This is one of my favorite ones.
Oh.
No selfie control. Okay, so we do this sometimes though. We do. We take gym selfies. Not a lot. But every now and then we'll take a gym selfie.
Do you have a good story of a gym selfie?
Of my own?
Or just of something you've seen? I do.
Yes, actually. So women who stand in the locker rooms and they stand in front of the mirror and they stick the butt out and the chest out and they're doing this. And there's really no... They try to feel like an inspirational caption with it, right? Like, so blessed to be working out. When the whole truth of it is, you just think you look really good in your outfit, and maybe you do. So just call it out. Say, hey, I'm loving my outfit today. I'm gonna take a picture.
My favorite is one afternoon I walked into the gym, and it was like an odd time, like 2:00, and it was very quiet. And I'm pretty quiet. I walk to my gym, go to my locker, and I see this guy just like, and I was like, and he saw me. He was like, I'm sorry. I was like, I don't care, but. It's just, and then some people are looking the opposite where they're just like, they see you and they just don't care.
They don't care.
I think it's hilarious.
It's funny, but enough. Especially if you're trying to work out in front of the mirror and somebody's standing there doing selfies. I mean, or worse yet, if they're sitting on a machine doing it, and you really need that bench or that machine, and they're just snapping away. So keep the selfies to a minimum. We love that you work out. We love to see it, but we don't need to see it every single day. And if you're taking a picture because you think you look good, just own it. Just say, hey, you know what? I'm feeling hot today. I'm taking a picture. Don't try to put some quote like you're on some higher plane with your new workout outfit. All right, number 5.
Cinco. I haven't been saying my numbers. Cinco.
This is your favorite.
The noisemaker.
The noisemakers. Also known as the grunters and slammers.
And I thought really only men were guilty of this, but
You've heard women do it?
Yes.
Really?
Oh, that's not very appropriate. But I just, it's just like.
You just made up another video.
I know. It's just, I get, okay, you're bench pressing a massive weight, cool. But, I mean, I can make I release a little sigh every once in a while.
You release a little sigh. Wow, that sounds so special and sweet.
But it's just like some men are just like, oh!
Okay, but they will do it worse. Okay, ladies, y'all know this. You'll be working out, and inevitably some big muscle guy will come over, get on a bench, and he will just start going to town with it because he wants you to watch him work out, which is ridiculous. Yeah, so there's that. So there's the grunters.
Keep the grunting for the
slammers.
Slammers. Oh yeah,
They
the weights.
drop the weights.
And that actually startles people too.
Yeah, it does. I almost dropped a weight on my foot one time when someone did that.
I was watching a trainer train his client, and she was an older woman, and she just kind of she dropped her weight a little bit, and I was just like, because this guy slammed these heavy dumbbells on the floor, and it's just, she could have injured herself.
All right, next up, number 4.
Locked it.
This is my biggest pet peeve. Well, my second biggest right here. Personal space violators. Because I love my personal space. You know this about me.
Talk about it.
I have personal space issues. You're a little too.
What do they do?
Okay, so if I'm on a treadmill and there are 10 empty treadmills on either side of me, please don't come get right on the one right next to me. It's so annoying.
Maybe they want a challenge, to keep them okay, go got him. Maybe they want to feel challenged, they want to run by somebody.
Well, you know what that's going to do? That's going to jack me up and make me
You're getting even better workout.
So, even so, don't come stand on the empty treadmill when there's 20 others. And if you're changing in the locker room, or don't go get right in somebody's locker space. I mean, if I've got my locker open, I'm getting stuff out, I'm changing clothes, whatever, you don't need to be in the locker right above me right that second.
Do you ever get ready at the gym for work?
No.
I do
Well, we might be
multiple
doing that
times
in
a
a
week.
minute. That's another one.
Huh?
That's another one.
Oh.
Don't jump ahead.
All right.
Okay, number 3.
The S.
Yeah. Okay, this is another big one.
Exhibitionist.
Exhibitionist. Okay, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we're not prudes. Let's just start there.
Well, I am a little bit of a prude.
You're a little bit of a prude. I'm not very modest, but even this bugs me. So if you're in the locker room, you really don't need to do your personal grooming naked. We don't need to see you clipping your toenails naked. We don't need to see you lotioning every part of your body naked. I mean, a towel is there for a reason. You know, you can drape it strategically. Little privacy.
Yeah, and that's what I was getting into earlier. It's like it's worse when you have to get ready for work or for anything at the gym to go somewhere, just because, especially in the mornings at 5:30 or 6:30 when we're getting ready for work. I mean, there's literally 10 men in one aisle.
Are they all naked?
Different. I mean, different levels. I mean, some are already fully clothed. I mean, at some point, yes, you're naked there, but I'm like real quick. But just like it's really cramped because it kind of goes back with number 4. It's just you're really cramped, and literally I'll have an armpit right here, I have a thigh right here next to me, and I'm sitting down trying to put my shoes on.
Personal space issues too.
It is. It's like it's a little much.
So keep your business, and mind your personal space, especially if you're naked. All right, number 2.
The locker room slob. There's a lot of it.
There's a lot.
It's actually really disgusting.
It is. This is not your personal bathroom. Okay, so get your hair out of the drain. Take a second and just wipe your area down. Hair out of the drain. Don't leave a razor or one of those junky melted bars of soap in the floor. Or what I'm talking about. That's great.
Yeah, I think the one for me is the moist. The word.
I hate that word.
Is the moist.
No, I hate that word.
The moist
Stop
towel.
saying that.
It's like word vomit just kept coming. Is the wet, damp towels that people just leave, like, and you don't know if they're coming back or they're gone. It's just like poof, they're gone. But I feel bad for the staff that they expect to just pick it up.
There's a receptacle. You put
There's
the
a
towel
ton of
in the receptacle.
receptacles. A ton of them.
It's not hard, people.
No.
Just take a minute. This is not your personal space. Which also brings up the point of it's not your personal vanity. So you don't need to put out, I know you do this, every single grooming product you own across the sink and start going to town. I mean, other people need that space too, Wesley.
Well, see, I am courteous and then I will observe. But I do have like my 10 products I gotta roll out.
I've traveled with you, I know.
And I have my blow dryer, and I mean, I don't wake up like this. So
there is wow.
I'm getting older. But yeah, but I am like aware of like my surroundings and know that I have to make it quick.
Yeah.
I don't want to spend 30. I don't want to be in there for 30 minutes, but I just make the transition quick.
And some of the smaller studios, like boutique studios and stuff like that, they may only have 1 or 2 bathrooms, and of those 1 or 2 bathrooms, maybe just one has a shower. So be considerate. Don't go in there and start doing your whole, glow up while somebody's waiting to get in before class. So, just be considerate.
Yeah, most have put signs out too to recognize that. So it's good.
Just be aware. There's people who
I know it's
try
annoying
to go
too
fast.
if you're trying to hustle between. But there's times where I have to go to the potty before I have to teach, and it's like.
Thanks for sharing.
This one time I couldn't go. Like there were people in there, and I was so upset because I had to hold it all 60 minutes.
You held it all 60
I
minutes?
did.
Even a second position?
I did.
Wow.
I'm a trooper.
Wow. I'm impressed. All right, number 1, drum roll.
Smelly guy or girl. There's
True story. This is the biggest one.
girl.
It's guys.
My personal experience, sorry ladies, but it's been mostly women. I've had that issue.
Okay, do you not remember? Oh, okay. No, there are plenty of men.
Oh, yes, there are, but
Yeah.
maybe I just come around more women than men, but
Yeah.
girl.
Okay, so that's the thing. So, a little deodorant goes a long way.
And we're a fan of also body wipes.
We love body wipes.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of brands that we like. So, just even before you go to class, just, wipe down a little bit. Put some fresh deodorant on. Think of your
I
people
spritz
around you.
everywhere.
Oh, God, me too.
Because
I'm
I
like
just
all
am
about it.
afraid.
And on the reverse side of that, don't over cologne or over perfume.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what's worse, smelling somebody who clearly hasn't bathed in a few days or, hasn't put on deodorant in a few days, or somebody who is trying to mask it with really bad cologne or perfume. Both are not good. Just, we both sweat a lot, but I don't think, and we've been in close quarters sweaty a lot, and I don't think I've ever thought, oh my God, he smells horrible. I mean, I know
Bad,
we smell
but not
great all
horrible.
the time, but we never, I don't think we ever smell horrible.
No, because I know
Because we're weird about it.
well, we've been in so many classes, and I think I have a pretty weak sense of smell, but I smell
I
some
see a
things.
mile away.
I smell some things, so
Mhm.
I just want to make sure that I cover. So deodorant, I use body spray, body wipes, the whole
Yep.
shebang. So,
All of it.
Yeah.
So, those are our top 10 gym pet peeves. And if you have one that we have not mentioned, then please feel free to comment.
Share it away.
Keep it nice. Don't call out names.
But yeah, I mean, we're not doing this to be mean. We're just like,
Maybe a little.
FYI.
Yeah, these are just FYIs. I mean, it all does come down to courtesy, to being
Yeah.
polite, to thinking about other people in the gym,
Yeah.
and what you would want. You wouldn't want to lay in our sweat. It's gross. And you wouldn't want to smell it either. So,
Yeah. So I hope y'all are enjoying your summer, and we will check you guys out probably later this month.
See ya.
So have a good one.
Bye.